All right. So last week when we all played, you guys finished up the last little bit of Solana, moving through the end of the sewers into the back room of the Pontiff, the Black Dragon Pontiff. When you got in there, you were able to find the Black Dragon Eye. There was also a map, which you can assume now leads to the other dragon orbs for the Staff of Tiamat. While you were in there, kind of rummaging through stuff, you witnessed Seto Kaiba charge into the room that the Pontiff was at and try and just usurp his throne as kind of the religious leader. When he walked in, within less than a second, the Pontiff stood up, revealing himself to actually be this almost ancient, all-powerful cleric of sorts, and with a single snap of his fingers, completely decimated all of Seto Kaiba's undead followers that marched in, except for a single living knoll with one of the crystals in its forehead. Upon witnessing what had just happened, Seto Kaiba was threatened by the Pontiff to get out and find him an orb, or else he will be killed. Out of fear, he ran out of the room, running for his life. And then you guys, looking at the statue, had noticed that you had found the eye. You thought so. And then decided to send in Leonardo to possibly steal an eye off of the Pontiff himself. Within less than a couple seconds, he got a few steps in, and he instantaneously detected his presence and just blasted him with a breath attack, which vaporized him almost instantly. You guys found out he was stealing from you guys from the items that he dropped that were magical. The dragon egg and the mask of the broodmother were found on his corpse, and you took them by reaching out the door as slowly the guards started surrounding your presence, and you fled through the back. You guys then decided to leave Solana and start making your way back to the Blackfish. Took you a little while to figure out where that actually was, but now you've settled on going to Allendale, where you believe he is at. Right now, you guys have now traveled past Torghast, and you have now entered back into the city of Torghast. Upon arriving at Torghast, you can look around and you can see that the city is still quite in ruins. It's still the small settlement of people are still in the same area. The strange woman is still in her little tent. She's sitting there. You guys at least pass by for the night. You guys can stay here for the night, or if you're ready to keep pushing on, you can. Just skip out on this.
I'll move to push on. What do y'all think?
How much do I know of what happened?
I'll say you know all of this, just for sake of knowing what happened. I'll say you know all of this happened. You were technically there for all of it. So you witnessed Jesse's character die.
Okay.
Yep.
Is Jesse not coming back at all?
No. He said he was done, so.
Okay.
Yeah. So you guys have now entered
Whatever
into
the party
Torghast.
wants to do, I'll go with it.
You know of the Bootman, the library, and the little purple tent. Besides that, you guys can just push on and just leave this place.
This may have been a session I missed, because not much of that sounds familiar. Who was the boot man?
Let's go find the boot man.
All right.
I don't like that laugh.
We need to
Let's
meet the
just
boot man.
let's go for it.
All right. So you guys walk up to one of the stalls actually here in Torghast. It's by the port. And it's an Ifrit. It's a fireman. Elijah, you recognize this is the man who introduced you to Erzul, the fossilized king, your god. This is the man who told you about him and how to worship him. This, you can see, Vetner, as you walk up, you've never met this man, but there's an odd cauldron of soup being stirred by kind of this plump-looking fire Ifrit woman, and then there's all these wares of boots all on the shelves. There's some fancier looking ones and some regular ones. Sauron, there's some high heel boots with sequins that you remember.
Oh
that you
yeah, the
didn't
boot
want.
guy. I remember him. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, you know, funny enough, I may have missed one
is
of
the
the
in-person
sessions in
session.
Torghast. I may have missed one of the sessions in Torghast, but I think I might actually remember this individual,
Yeah, we
or
had
at least stories of the boot soup. Yeah.
It's not even good boot soup either.
Okay. Whoa, he's right there.
He looks at
Sauron
you and he
likes
says,
it.
"But I don't you like the boot soup?"
boot soup.
Sauron likes it.
Oh, I got his boot soup. If you want boot soup, it's free for anyone. I mean, here we go. Would you like some boot soup, sir?
Yeah, I'm a bit parched / famished right now. I'm
He
pulling out
hands
the big
you,
boy
a
words.
little wooden bowl of this soup. It has the little kind of strips of leather still in it. There's little bits of what you can see. You can only make out as a little bit like dirt or mud in there.
Perfect, just how
but
I
it's
remembered. I drink it all.
boiled. You drink it. This time there's actually salt involved, and it's actually pretty tasty.
Oh, I seasoned this time. Nice, I like it.
He said, "Yes, the Lord. He offered us more spices. We've been going in the underground city. We've been removing the kobold corpses you all left. Yes."
Yeah, you should put some rosemary in there next time.
Oh,
That's
we
actually
also.
pretty good.
I almost forgot. Mama, add in the special bit. And the plump looking woman shakes her head, and then you just see, she reaches down behind her, and she throws in what looks like a kobold tail and tosses it into the soup.
Oh, that adds that
no.
extra flavor.
It's a purple one of the ones you helped.
Oh,
I want to sit on the counter and like put my foot with my boot in it, my foot in the boot onto the counter and be like, "Hey, thanks for these boots. They've done really well."
He says, "I'm so glad. Why did you put them on my counter though? You're dirtying it. They're mud covered."
No, I'm wearing them. I'm wearing
I
them,
thank
and I'm
you
like,
for wearing them, but you
putting
still
my
put
feet-
mud on my counter. I don't understand. Why?
I'm
Hold
just
on a
showing you
moment.
my appreciation for them so you can look at it.
Well, I'm glad that this has helped you so far. Are you interested in any of our wares? We have plenty of wares we would offer you.
Everyone, I have an idea.
What?
What's your idea?
I don't remember who is currently in possession of them. But I believe we have a pair of boots that none of us are particularly interested in putting on their old tootsies. But on the other hand, we have a boot connoisseur right in front of our very eyes.
I think Sargon has the boots.
I have
what?
confusion.
Sargon, are you currently in possession of the boots of the burglar? Wait,
Do I?
The boots
I don't.
were given to Jesse.
oh
they
no,
were left
that's, yeah,
They're gone.
What?
never mind.
No, what?
They're still in the Dragon Chapel.
Oh, we decided not to take them.
Yeah, nobody ever
guys.
picked them up.
One wanted them, so
Oh.
they were left.
I thought I did, and I gave them to
You
Sargon.
No, you grabbed the mask.
The mask and the egg
You
were the only things
you
that
gave
were
the boots
grabbed.
to Jesse, and then he didn't put them on.
Okay. That sucks.
So for kicks and giggles, what do the boots do?
Yeah, I
There are
really
boots of
wish you would have.
dancing. If you put them on, you could not stop dancing or hide in any way, shape, or form.
Then
There are
earlier
boots of
he
the
was
burglar,
still here and
which
he wore
were
'em.
supposed to boost your stealth, but once you put them on, you start dancing and you cannot hide.
I really wish you would have done that before he
Huh.
died. That would have been a lot cooler.
Dance to death.
Die to dance.
Him being a ninja, and he has to wear the boots.
Yeah. Well, you know what, Doctor Boot Professor? It's probably the best for all of
he looks
us,
at you and
really.
says, I guess so. I mean, you all have a nice day. The old Hopstitch Hibbleton. He says he's looking for an old classmate who left a little while ago. Do you know anything of this? He was raised in Nethys.
What?
His friend was also raised in Nethys and took classes with him.
Oh, well, where was this
It's in the library.
individual?
He's up in the library. He said his friend came by once, and then it's been a couple weeks since he's last seen him.
Currently, he's in the library.
Yeah, he's the one who's in charge of the whole operation. He basically owns the city. He's from
Thank
a very
you.
rich high elf family from Nethys. He is on a mission to find a thing, something about the gods or something like that. He said his friend is doing something similar.
Yeah, aren't we all, you know?
Yeah, of course, of course. Anyway, you all have a nice evening. I'm glad you had some boot soup.
Danke schön, and guten Tag to you, sir.
Alright, so I'll see you guys walk away from there. Where would you like to go from here?
Wait, what was the name of that individual? The one he
Hobston
was...
Hibbleton. I had to go back in my old recordings to find his name because I knew he was here.
After last session, we were a bit lost, and I realized that you were far better at note taking than we have been. So I'm trying to be better at that. Also, maybe I'm just crazy. I certainly don't remember anything about the library. I had to have been gone for that one because
I'll
This
give
was
you
a session
little
we
bit
did in
from-
person.
At the very next session when you came back, it started off with you getting off the boat while they were finishing up the in-person session stuff. You got off the boat, you talked to a woman in the purple tent who gave you necromancy scrolls that you now have. After that, you went up to the library. You met with Hobston and talked to him for a little bit. And while you were talking to him, the rest of the people were down in the library or the city that was underground, and they found a Nephilim where they got to ask him any question that they wanted to answer. Then they all came up out of there. You were finishing up understanding what he was looking for, which is a god artifact, and he told you which one. And then Elijah threatened to burn the library down, and then I told him there are armed guards everywhere, and then that kept him from burning down this library.
I remember that.
Yeah. He burned down the library that was underground, though.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what he did.
So what are we doing?
Is there a very general and very basic craftsman in this town?
Like yeah, I mean, like, there's a blacksmith if you're looking for that.
Maybe.
Like,
I'm-
you do
I'm-
woodwork, there's, like, little woodworkers and stuff. There's, like, a whole crew of people doing stuff, so, I mean, you could find...
Yeah.
If you're
I
looking
would
for something
like-
basic, you'll find it.
So, if my calculations are correct, we're probably going to go south to Allendale and probably go back up north anyway to get back up to Wood Elf Country later. So even if it took some time, we'll probably pass back through here. I want to inquire with them about... I would like a tool.
You are one.
Wow,
Damn.
cool.
Damn.
It was a joke. It wasn't true.
Damn.
I'd shake your hand if I had one.
Oh,
I mean, you have your iron bar that turns into tools.
That's true, but would at best only be half of what I'm looking for.
Okay.
I am looking for something that holds liquid and something else like a syringe that could extract said liquid into the larger container. So, depending on how lenient you would be, the magic toolbar could be the syringe part of that, but I would
Just
still
looking
like
for, like
some
a little canister. I mean, you could probably pay
some
for a
kind of-
canister.
yeah,
Could be
like
like-
some tubing and a canister too.
I'd say it'll take them about, if you were to walk up to like a guy and ask him to do this for you, it'll be about 5-10 gold pieces. About 5 pieces of gold to make a little holder for the water. And you can use
Yeah.
a syringe with the iron bar.
Wunderbar. And so
And so you got that.
a canister with some tubing. Can I make a request of how much liquid it can hold?
Sure. What is it gonna be?
Like,
How much liquid?
nothing crazy, just more than like a water bottle, like a gallon or a few liters
Okay.
or whatever.
It can be a gallon.
Yeah.
Yes. You have a gallon container.
And how much did you say it would be?
5 gold.
5 gold. Out of my pocket. Okay, that's it.
I trust you, Ventnor, but you're making me a little nervous.
I don't know if you've ever seen the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse show, but this is a secret tool that's gonna come in handy later.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, y'all want to do anything else
Yeah.
here? Or are we setting out for Allendale?
I'll vote Allendale.
Where do we think the Blackfish is at? Allendale?
Oh,
That is
I
where you're guessing.
think so. I don't think it was Bearvis. There wasn't much in Bearvis. I was pretty sure it was a port town, and we were dumb and it wasn't Corgas, so I'm like 99% sure it's Allendale.
Hey, wait, so you're trying to find out where the Blackfish is at? Are you trying to go back to where we first found him?
Yeah.
So you're all trying to deliver the eye of the dragon so you get your 5,000 gold apiece.
Yeah, it's at Allendale. It's in my notes.
I'm about to start a Google Doc with
That's what I do.
far
wiki.
better.
Just share the Google Doc between you two.
So we went to Allendale after I missed 2 sessions, and my first note is heading towards Allendale with 6 empty boxes to do some sketchy stuff with it. Drug deal? Not sure.
It was a
Drug
drug
deal?
deal.
Question mark.
I was like, I missed the 2 sessions, so I had no idea what was happening. Yes, Allendale's correct.
All right. Well. Also, we got better horses, or shoes. Actually, now
They're better
I'm-
horses. They are better
Horses,
overall
okay.
So that you do move
Yeah.
faster on cart.
Yeah, so we travel a bit faster now.
So I'll say you guys are, you're about 3 days from Allendale. If you guys are gonna head there, go ahead and give me your rolls. And since there's only 4 of you, each one of you will just take 1 roll. So we'll have the night watch.
What are we rolling for?
It's good. Well, no, you're like roll in
ROLE.
what you do
Okay.
the trip. Yeah. So you got your point. I'll
I
remind
was
you.
like, what are we
What,
rolling for?
I'll remind you on what each one does. So you have your hunter. You
I'm going there.
will make a survival check. You have point, which is just a social interaction or charisma interaction. You can deal with that however you want. You have rear, which is going to be your perception check to make sure you're not being followed or tracked or ambushed. And then you have your night watch, which is a will save to stay awake the whole night and not fall asleep.
I will take whatever's left.
Okay. So your hunter is going to be 2, 3, 4. Your hunter is going to be Elijah.
Yeah, that
And
makes the most sense.
then, usually charisma is usually Sagron, but I don't know if you want to be that this time, Zach.
Yes, I still want
Okay.
to be. I want to talk to people.
Sagron. And then
By the way-
usually the will save usually goes to Vetner. Do you still want to do that?
I would prefer that, yes.
All right, and then your rear guard is going to be.
Thank
Remy.
goodness, that's my worst one. Okay, I'm good with that.
All
Not
right.
my worst one.
So I'm gonna roll a d4 3 times, and then that's gonna be your 3 encounters. All right. So then it's that.
By the way, don't forget
That-
about the praying
and
mantises towards Allendale.
All right.
Yeah,
So
lots.
that's that.
They're cool with us, though, right?
Probably not.
It's gonna go with our point. So it's gonna go Sagron, Elijah, and then Vetner in that order.
Ooh boy, let me get
All right.
Aww,
So yeah, sadly
I
not
didn't get
this
to
time.
roll.
there.
So, Sagron, you guys are in
Oh,
the
what the
cart.
heck?
Elijah is just kind of standing in the back of the cart, trying not to touch anything because Elijah's hands are on fire. He's got, also, just to remind everyone, Elijah still has all 6 of his goblins running around in circles in the back of the cart with him. And Todd is on his shoulder screaming, his loud fox. And Drigger is just running beside the cart, and there's an undead Drake running beside the other side of the cart too. So that's all happening.
We have lost a lot of stealth.
There's
days.
no stuff going on.
But we're building an army.
So you guys are in the cart, and I'll say Sagron is in the passenger seat while Vetner is riding and driving the cart.
Yeah, I called shotgun, so obviously I
So
get that seat.
you guys look forward, and you can see that there is actually a small group of travelers. They're wearing kind of brown, kind of heavy cloaks on top of themselves. And you can see, as you look around and actually take in your surroundings, the trees are actually starting to change color as it's coming closer to autumn. And it's getting closer to that time. Sagar, do you want to say anything to them? These are a group of what look like humans and elves traveling together.
Yeah, I
They're
think we want to stop the
actually-
cart.
I'll actually say that they're heading the same way you guys are, but you guys are moving a little faster than them.
Oh, we'll slow down and kind of see what's going on and kind of maybe talk with them.
Okay. They look at you and they say, what? Hello? Why'd you stop your cart? Do you need help? Is there...
Oh, we didn't
reason?
stop the cart. We just matching your speed.
Oh, well, alright. I'm sorry we're on our legs. We're a little slow. Anyways, what can we do you for? We're still walking and talking.
Y'all got any, like, y'all want to trade something, maybe? Got anything shiny?
I mean, we're not looking to trade. We're actually mercenaries on a job right now, so...
Oh! Wait, are you going to Allendale?
Actually, we are. We're meeting up with some
Oh.
people there.
If you don't mind me asking, what you doing there?
Well, roll a diplomacy check.
Boy. Oh, good thing I got that plus up.
He looks at you a bit defensive and he says, well, it's a bit of our own reason to go to Allendale. No one likes to reveal why they go to that place.
That's cool, that's cool. Well, since we going to the same place, you just want to walk together? It's safer in numbers.
We were paid to actually travel by ourselves. We would rather not travel.
You were paid to wait, you were paid to travel by yourself.
We were told no other people were to come with us, just our group and no outsiders.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we'll be on your way. What's your name? Maybe I'll get you. Maybe we get some beers when we get there, right?
Roll
At
a
the end.
sense motive check. And he's gonna say, "My name is Will. This is Margaret, and that's John right there."
Oh God, I got nothing there. Oh, holy shit! How fuck? Where was that?
Whoa.
They're outright lying. Those are not their names.
Oh, what was there? What did you say that their names were again?
Will, Margaret, and John. It's
Will,
two men and one
Margaret.
woman.
Gotcha.
The person
What was
talking
after
to you is an elf.
Margaret?
Will,
Margaret?
Margaret, John.
John. Okay. I'll give him. Is the dude I'm talking to Will?
Yes.
I'm gonna give him a wink and be like, "Okay, Will," and just like making an obvious wink, you know.
Will,
And then we're just gonna.
he's he kind of looks a little bit kind of side-eyed to you, but he keeps on going, and you guys outpace him.
I'll get him a beer. I'll yell back. I'll get you a beer when we get to the end. I kind of like Will.
Okay. So you guys, it's the second day. Whose turn was it? It was
Mine.
You're right. No, it's not yours. I lied. It is
Oh.
actually Vetner's turn. Yeah.
Okay.
I
Ventnor,
see.
you guys settle down for the night. You're making camp in kind of an open area. And you're sitting next to the fire as everyone's sleeping out of tents. And you feel sleep kind of pull you under a little bit. Make your roll to stay awake.
I would love to. And while I'm trying that, I would like to ask, assuming I stay awake, could I attempt to... Never mind.
Oh, geez. Jump in the one-on-one with me.
That seems like an issue.
All right.
I was gonna ask
Go
if,
to
like,
sleep.
Hey, okay, since I don't need to sleep very much, can I try and learn one of my scrolls that I have? Yeah, it doesn't matter.
You fall asleep into a deep slumber. And this is going to be the Nat 1. This vision and this talk is the Nat 1. And you can see in the distance is the Vardant. And he approaches you. He looks at you and he says, "I have another command for you to follow.
Okay.
You must take the life of an innocent to prove you will follow me."
Yeah. So, at the
I
risk
give you
of...
a gift, and you must use this gift to take their life. And you look down at your hand, and you feel a little tingle, and you can see kind of a small kind of clover starts growing out of the nub where your hand once was.
Okay.
And he says, "Watch and practice." And an image appears in front of you of a human man of some sort you've never seen before. It's just a shadow. And you can see there's like a little X at the back of the neck. What do you do?
Well, up to this point, I've only done it a time or two, but I'll look down at my arm, and what appears to be a tiny clover. Try and force all of my will and my energy into that, even though it's my non-dominant arm. I would like to grow that clover into an entire Tanglevine in the spell-like ability I possess to try and... where did you say this little X
There's just
is?
a little X on the back of his neck, and you're focusing on the clover, and while you're focusing on it, your arms get long like they naturally can do,
I
but
guess
they
so.
don't really... The clover itself doesn't grow.
Right. So my so vines start coming out of my left arm there, and
You hear the Varden say,
reach.
just place your hand on the X. Place a clover on the X.
That's you. I thought. Okay. I'll do that then.
You place a clover onto the X, and then you see the shade vines do rip out of your arm, snap the man's head instantly, and then that's it.
Okay.
And then the Varden looks and he says, "This only works on weaker targets. Anyone strong enough will resist it. Look for an innocent, weak one." And then you wake up and go back to the campaign chat. Unless you have questions.
Could I potentially ask a question, Papa Varden?
Sure. What do you want to ask?
I already know the answer to this, but does it have to, like, could this be an animal? Does it have to be some kind of sentient race?
It has to be a worthy soul.
So no Tengus.
That's racist.
That's it. Yeah. Okay.
We don't do that talk here. We just kill people.
So,
You have a lot to think about, but we're going back to the campaign chat.
I'm thinking of I'm thinking of ideas, but we'll see if I have opportunities. So we'll go back.
All right.
It might be older system specs though, and the new update for the game
So
might have started crashes.
You guys see
Okay.
Vetner wakes up. He looks kind of stark white almost, even though he has this kind of unnaturally placid green complexion. It's now kind of gone white. And you can see on his little nub, you guys notice there's a little clover now just growing there.
Wait, on his forehead?
No, on his nub where his hand used to be.
Oh, okay.
That's a Sargon answer. His forehead.
Like, is it like part of him?
It's
Yes.
growing out of him, so yeah.
Can I like squeeze it? Can I like touch it? I don't want to pull it. I just want to see if he feels it.
You feel
I like
it, Vetner.
poke it.
You feel it when he touches it.
Ow!
Oh,
Can I
that thing
touch it?
hurt.
Yeah, you touch it. It's a little nub.
It's really tiny.
It's real
Don't
sensitive.
break it.
All right.
That's
So
interesting.
that was what happened last night. That was it. So we'll do our last roll. You guys pack up in the wagon again. Elijah, you're not gonna make your survival roll check yet. We're gonna run it a little differently on how it runs for this one.
Okay.
So you guys pull over for the last little night before you get to Allendale. And as you do, Elijah's out hunting for dinner for the night. And while you are out hunting, Elijah, you find about 100 feet in front of you is this large, it's about a 15-foot tall creature. It's got kind of greenish gray skin, very lanky arms and legs. It's kind of got that kind of stomach that you see from kind of people like in Africa who are kind of under, don't get their nutrients and stuff, kind of bloated stomach. It's got a long, toothy kind of smile. Its chin juts out a couple feet almost, and it just sits there, and it's standing over the carcass of what looks like a bear it's eating out of. What would you like to do?
That's my dad.
Jeez.
He's green just like me.
Oh boy. That's his dad. That's his dad over there.
Dad.
I would like to go set 4 cooked eagle legs on top of the bear for him and see what he does.
You're
And like
gonna
step
walk-
back
okay.
a little.
So you walk up to the bear and you're gonna place eagle eggs or legs? L or
Eagle legs, as in like a drumstick.
okay. You place
Uh,
eagle legs on the bear carcass, and then the troll looks at the gift. This is a troll. I revealed that accidentally. I didn't mean to. And it just looks at the eagle legs, and then it just smiles a little bit, and it goes, and it just starts ripping into the legs and the meat off of the bear, and it pays you no mind.
Nice. Okay. Can I shoot fire out of my hands?
No, it's what you touch.
Okay. So he's distracted right now is what I'm hearing.
He is focused on the carcass, and you didn't try to steal his food, and you gave him some, so he is leaving you alone right now.
I want to sprint and just Superman this dude in the face with my blazing hands.
Roll a survival check.
Okay. 22.
Okay. You land a punch square in the troll's face, and you punch it hard enough that its head does fall off. And you see where you punched him, your flaming fist does actually seal the wound closed. And then the head falls and rolls off on the ground, and the body doesn't collapse. The body stands up and starts patting where its head once was. The head on the ground starts screaming, and it goes, what would you like to do? It's now kind of disoriented. It doesn't know what's happened.
Keep bashing him in the face.
You're gonna keep... Okay, because you have fire hands, this works. You keep punching him in the face until the face doesn't make any more sound, and the flames does keep it from regenerating. But you look at the troll's body, and you can see a little tiny head starting to form where you punched its head off. You now have the just remains of a troll head just at your feet. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna kill this thing if y'all don't mind. I'm gonna try punching him in the tiny face now.
Uh,
Or I can take
You
it
make
back
a
and we
reflex
can
save, Elijah.
a reflex save.
You make a reflex save.
Oh. So we are a number.
Plus 5, 23.
You pass the save. Okay. It flings its arms out. That's dumb. It flings its arms out, missing to grab you and grapple you, and you get to go and you get another punch in its face. And
Nice.
its little tiny head kind of pops like a pimple as you punch it, and the flames seal it, and then the troll falls over, and this time its arm starts flailing in a tantrum, and then it gets up headless, and it just starts sprinting into the forest.
Aww.
You have the dead troll head next to you. He
we
definitely
also
has
have
a
bear
reward.
meat.
The bear meat is also there too. It's a dead carcass of a bear.
Can I put the bear meat and the troll head in my inventory and
Yes.
go back on my way?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'll do that.
All because you had fire hands. That's the only reason why it didn't just try to... That thing could kill you very easily, I'm letting you know.
Well, I didn't know that. I thought he was going to be kind of nice.
Nah, you punched him
I
in
was
the
going to gain
face.
another follower.
You punched him in the face.
Diplomacy.
That's why you don't play charisma characters. So, now that was it. You guys travel onwards, and you arrive at Allendale. As you guys get to the settlement, let me actually move you guys over on the map to Allendale. Bam. On roll 20. There you go. So we do have a little list of places that are here
Ooh.
now. I actually did add it. So you guys are returning back to Allendale. You guys walk in. You can see the large plantation fields full of slaves
The pit.
working. The fields. They're wearing large shot collars of sorts, but they're just magically infused collars that keep them working. Guards are everywhere. You walk in, you can see the large pit in the center of town where people are punished and tossed into. There is the Temple of Xiphris, where that guy came and did the seance, raising the body from the dead that you guys met. That's where he came from. There's also the port that has some general goods and stuff. By the way, Sagran, that is a real bakery. There is a real bakery in this town. Not the drug bakery.
Yeah.
So if you do want to go there, you can.
Oh yeah.
So what do you guys want to do?
I immediately run to the bakery because I smell it. I smelled it like a mile away.
You sprint to the bakery and you get in
Yep.
there, and it's this nice
Some bars with it.
mustached human man baking some fresh raisin cookies and chocolate chip cookies.
Oh, thank God. I
Yes,
buy like 30 chocolate chip cookies instantly. Like I just go in there and throw like 12 gold coins at them.
He looks at it. He's like, "Oh, well, we got to get to work, honey." And you see his wife in the back just looks kind of shocked. And they just start kind of filling this massive bag with cookies because they're going off the gold you gave them, not what you said. And they do give you
perfect.
pretty much the supply of cookies for the store, which comes out to about 400 cookies.
Oh yeah, excellent.
They're kind of crammed
I
into a
can't
bag,
count.
but it's that's what they give you, and that's what you got to go on your way for now.
Awesome. I'm gonna eat like 10 of them before I walk out of the store.
You get a little stomach ache, but you keep going.
Perfect.
So it's kind of midday, if not mid-afternoon right now. What would you guys like to do right now?
Go get our money.
Okay. So you guys go straight to the Blackfish Manor. You go up to
If
the
everyone
front.
else wants to, we don't have to right now.
No, I'm looking for money. Well, actually, I have some other business to attend to. You guys go ahead. Well, no, if I don't show up, he might not pay me. I'm gonna go with you.
Okay. All right. You guys
Thank you,
all
guys.
come together, and you all head up to the manor, which is this place right down here, actually. So you guys go up to the manor. It's a large kind of stone building surrounded kind of by kind of muck and water on all sides, kind of like a small fortress. And you can see sitting on the front porch in a small rocking chair is the elderly looking Blackfish. He sits there rocking back and forth in his elven form, and he smiles at you as you approach, and he says, "It's been some time since I sent you all on your way. I guess you got my message in Korghast to get the eye. Do you have it?"
Yes.
Excellent. Let's come into my manor. I'd like to actually get this up and running right now with it, and we have your money inside here.
Can I ask him a question?
Yes.
Do you have any contracts for one dead troll?
For who?
For one dead troll?
He looks and he says, "I don't have contracts like that, but if you wanted to, go see the huntsman in the village, and they'd be well willing to offer you a little bit of extra gold for something like that."
Nice. Thank you.
He says, "All right, all of you come on inside. We'll head straight to actually my dining hall, where we'll actually have a little chat about everything, okay?" He opens up the doors, guards let you all in, and you go through kind of a large kind of main hall, and then you enter into the actual dining room. He sits there and he says, "All right, so do you have it? Where's the eye?" Which of you has it?
Who has it?
I
found it.
Oh, I thought it was Sagron.
Was it me? I didn't have it in my inventory.
It's not me.
Well, Dalton was the one that actually, or Eli was the one that actually pulled it out of the statue. Did you keep it, Eli?
Elijah
What?
should have kept it. He was the one who last had it.
Okay, then it was not in my inventory, but I trust y'all.
You're the one who had it last.
Okay,
Okay.
then I give it to him. I was not
Alright.
trying to steal it.
You give him the Eye of the Black Dragon. It is a black onyx or sapphire of sorts. You're not really sure. It's some odd-looking stone. On the back of it, it has kind of the pincer kind of claw built into it. He takes it from you, and you just see him go, "Excellent. This is perfect. Now, to celebrate, we'll have a feast. And on top of that, we'll actually test this out, and I'll show you how it actually works." He claps his hands, and you see kind of his servants start coming in the room. They start loading the table with food. One of the servants actually brings in a large basin of water. And he places it kind of in the center of the table where all of you can see. And he holds out the black eye, and he places it in the water, and he chants something kind of under his breath, and then he presses kind of a small button you didn't see on the side of it earlier, and then you see the water actually changes, and you actually see, you're seeing from the perception of someone else standing in a room. This room looks like a dungeon of sorts. You can see this person look to the right, and there standing in the room is the Pontiff, the Black Dragon Pontiff. He looks forward, and you can see there is a circle being drawn on the floor. And you can see runes being inscribed there. And in chains, you can hear from the back of the room kind of a screaming from a familiar voice. And you see being brought forward with a crown on his head is Leonardo, alive again. He's brought into the center of the circle. He's chained down, screaming, and then numerous other cultists walk into the room, chanting spells under their breath. You can see large chains continuously whip him, ripping open his back, as holy magic heals him over and over again. And the Pontiff stands up and says, "I'll have my answers. Give me the names of the ones that left you to die." And then Leonardo looks up, and you can just quietly under his breath hear him say, "Vetner, Sagan, Remy, Elijah." And then the Pontiff says, "Keep it going." And then you see the torture just continues. Until for a moment you see he falls over and he dies, actually. But you see the crown on his head glows again, as if it were trapping his soul. And you see the Pontiff just touches the crown, and he stands back up again.
I'm confused.
He's bringing him back alive and then killing him and bringing him back alive.
No.
Yep.
Layman tone.
You see, behind the pool of water, the Blackfish kind of changes his stance again. And then the water changes the image. And this time, you're seeing from the perspective of another person standing in front of Seto Kaiba. And you hear a woman's voice being spoken. You see the hands come up, and you can tell that this is actually a human woman of some sort. And she's talking to Seto Kaiba, explaining to him, "I've been sent by the Pontiff to actually overwatch you and make sure that you get the job done in finding the orb. As a new member of the Five Heads, you are all assigned a watcher from the Pontiff. I am yours to be here today to observe everything that you're doing. You're now heading into the Elf Lands, and I've been given this map to show you exactly where we last thought it could be. No one's been able to survive entering these places, but maybe with luck you'll have a better time. And then the image fades. And then it comes back again. This time you see a green dragonkin, one you've never seen before, is sitting on a throne. He's being fed grapes by elves. He's standing in kind of a beautifully made room. It's covered in large trees. You can see kind of this person looks at the dragonkin and then it looks out the window. And Remy, you can make out a ship with a rooster on the side of it. And the image
My
disappears.
brother.
The image comes back a fourth time. This time, it is standing in a port city. There you can see a blue dragonkin working very hard behind a desk. You can see that there are these large test tubes with people inside of them, humans being experimented on. There's some small kind of lizards that are being transformed into drakes. And you can just make out that this is some sort of port city you've never seen before. And then a fifth image appears, and this time it is another human woman talking to a red dragonkin of some sort. You can see it's some sort of war zone on the other side, and you hear the red dragonkin say, "I'm the Emperor's general, and this is so much stress right now. How am I supposed to find a dragon orb and also fulfill his orders at the same time? This is too complicated." And then the image fades. And you see, at that point, the black fish takes the eye out of the basin and the image disappears. And you guys are just kind of left in a room full of food at the moment. Let me do one thing here. Dalton, I need you to look at your phone.
My phone?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, you can do whatever you want with it, that as you will. You're in a room
Oh.
with him in there. You have no way to telecommunicate or anything like that. So you guys are all sitting in there, and the pontiff is standing in the center of the room. He holds up
Question.
the yes
Wait.
answer.
Who gave me the note?
It was one of the servants. That's all you know.
Okay. Okay.
You see that you can roll a perception check, just you, Elijah.
Let me see what my perception is. Oh, really good actually. 16.
Okay. That's not enough.
Never
it's
mind.
Just a servant that walks off. You see the blackfish holds the black dragon eye in his hand and he says, "Now, let me show you how we're able to see from those people's perspectives." And he claps his hands and two guards walk in
I say, wait.
with a man who
I said-
is kind of looks starved,
He's not
dragged into the room. You say, "Wait." He looks at you and he says, "Now, why should we halt something as beautiful as the experience of magic and learning how to broaden our own horizons?"
because you haven't paid us yet.
Oh, yes. Let's get that done with first, I guess. He claps his hands one more time. You see the guards come out with 4 bags of gold. Each one of you gets 5,000 gold pieces added immediately. He looks at you, Vetner, and he says, "I actually do have a special gift actually for you, boy. I know you're a magic user. I would like to
Yeah.
gift you with this as well. And he takes out a small vial of red metallic looking liquid. And he says, "This is what I like to call espressos." And he hands it to you. And I'm going to say that he explains it in a bunch of magic gobbledygook that no one else understands but you, Vetner. But mechanically, what this does is if you drink this, this increases your caster level by 1 for any spell you cast. For a single spell. And he says, "This is a new thing I'm adding to the market this week. You'll be able to find it for 200 gold a shot.
I see.
Look for it on any black market. I'm always looking for new customers." Anyways, back to the show.
Wait.
Why should I wait?
What's Nah, can this be like a third, like a out of the game question?
Okay.
I just want to know what he's wearing.
What is he wearing? He is wearing cloth.
He's wearing the new Prada dress today.
It's his new Prada dress.
With matching
There's a
earrings.
Gucci belt, of course. Yes. Madeline knows what's up. He's actually got a nice Gucci bag over the shoulder. He's a very effeminate elven man.
I wish it was metal. I want to punch him in the face.
Right now?
What?
Maybe in a little bit.
Okay. He takes
I do not want to be part
the
of
black
this.
eye of the dragon, and takes out from his pocket what looks like a sapphire, places it inside the claw, and then he tells his guards, "Hold the man down." The man is screaming as he holds the man's head back. He takes the eye and then he jams it into the left eye socket of the man. And when he pulls out, replaced in the hole is now the blue sapphire. He lets go of the man, who crumbles to the ground. He places the black dragon eye back into the basin of water. And you can see in the water, it's now the perspective of the man laying on the ground. You can see through his eye.
It's pretty cool. I thought it was gonna be a lot worse.
And he says,
Thought they were gonna
"With
be
this,"
some-
I say that's nasty.
he says, "With this, it's power. I can watch what everyone's doing, whoever I need to be watched." But with that, I think it's time for a bit of dessert. He claps his hands, and you see the servants start shuffling, bringing out small cakes on plates for all of you. He's standing still in the center of the room, and he's just enamored by his new black dragon eye that he holds in his hand. And then you see an arrow
Do not wanna
just
eat.
launch right between his eyes and just land there.
An arrow.
An arrow is fired and it lands between his eyes.
And he's dead.
You hear an explosion from behind you, and the exit out of the dining hall, the main exit, is blockaded by rubble.
Nice.
Guys.
Spencer got tired of us doing these black market deals. That's why he's doing this.
You guys see the blackfish sits there, and then he smiles, and he laughs as he yanks it out of his forehead, the arrow, and he says, I didn't think that I would have to get rid of this body this time, this fast. You see the servants start kind of flooding in. One of them just cuts down one of the guards almost immediately. The other, you notice now, Elijah, that this is Will, the guy you saw on the road earlier. He bears a sword and he's running right at the blackfish, and he slashes open the chest of the blackfish as he falls backwards, and the blackfish just keeps laughing, still breathing, and he's just is standing there. You guys are all kind of stunned. What do you want to do right now?
Punch him in the
I want to
face.
leave.
You can't.
You want to leave. Okay.
Uh,
You want
I'm a
to
little freaked out.
leave.
I'm
All right. How do you get
I'm
out?
down with.
I was gonna say I thought the door's blocked.
Yes.
Are there
Let's
other
punch him.
windows?
Let me. Here, you guys are gonna have to fight your way out.
I'm down with
I
that.
can't just jump out the window? Get
There
me
are no
out.
windows in this room.
That's
Thank you, Spencer.
You're welcome. I planned ahead.
You think a mob boss would have a secret room with tons
Windows?
of windows? Yeah.
Some stained
Yes.
glass.
So you guys are all in
Yes.
here.
He was
And you
classy.
can see the blackfish. I didn't have that part ready, and I really should have. Why am I dumb like that? All right, so we're gonna just,
I'm just confused.
grab.
Who am I supposed to fight? The blackfish or the other guy?
That's the
The other
choice
guy.
you have to make right now.
The blackfish is paying. Well, you do whatever you want, but the blackfish is paying us, and apparently shooting him in the eyes does nothing, and he has the ability to transfer bodies and has done it multiple times. That's
You can, Vetner, with that information, roll a knowledge arcana check to understand what that means. You're the only one
would.
to do that because you're the only one with experience of that nature.
I say that I'd love to, but I might not love it when I learn the horrific secrets of such. What about a 19?
He is a lich.
Oh.
He is very bad.
Oh.
Very bad. You
Who's-
know this is
Dude,
horrible.
blackfish?
The blackfish has been alive for a long time.
Forever.
Quite possibly. He is a lich. Vedner, you have identified this immediately, putting two and two together, witnessing him get his stomach ripped open, he being unfazed because it doesn't hurt him. You can run out. I'm letting you guys decide which way you want to run out. You can either run out the side that the blackfish guards on this side, meaning you'll side with the blackfish, or you can run out the side Will is guarding and side with Will. Remy, you can roll a knowledge local check or a perception check, whichever is higher, to identify what Will is.
Can I guess
did
his
perception.
name?
Is that the
Oh, I didn't do
perception
too
or is that
good.
the knowledge check?
That's a perception check.
Okay. You. That is. I'll say it is high enough just to know. He is an erudite ember. This is the same organization your sister works for.
I'm running towards him. I'm
Okay.
like, help!
All right. So you run straight. Okay.
I go up to him. We do our secret handshake.
You do the secret erudite ember handshake with Will, and Will's like, "It's good to see you again, Remy." And he lets you by. You get.
It's good to see you. We gotta go.
All right. You are now allowed into the hall. Right here. So you head that way. Is everyone else wanting to go that way? Where does everyone else want to go? Is everyone wanting to side with Will?
I just want to know if his real name is
God
Finn.
damn.
Did we already get the money, or has he not
Yes,
given
you
us
did.
the
You
money?
already
yet?
got your 5
Oh.
grand. You've already got your reward.
Well,
Yeah.
can
Is,
I want to personally sense motive both of them.
Okay. You can do that.
What is that? Oh, okay. I don't think I get any bonus to it.
17?
Oh, do I have to roll?
What are you
Individually, or-
detecting about them? You can just do it for both. One for both. We'll take the same. What are you trying to identify?
How much
about
they
them?
align with my ideals coming from Nethys?
That's actually pretty hard to. Okay. You're trained with the Dragon Knights, so you understand a little bit about the diplomacy, even though you're an idiot. You understand that their Nethys does not like unregulated magic items. This guy is a lich who is pumping out unregulated magic items left and right with the drugs and stuff. He is not with Nethys, he's anti-Nethys. You can identify that just by this. You don't know anything about the Embers. You just know that they're a freedom fighting force that fight tyranny, who have been... That's pretty much it. That's all you know about them. They're quite quiet in their ways, and they're not very open about what they do to outsiders.
Boop,
You know,
boop, boop, boop,
I
boop.
work
I'm gonna
with
give
them
him
too.
a weird knuckle handshake that I kind of saw Remy do out of the corner of my eye, but I definitely will get wrong.
Wait, what did you say, Remy? What did you say, Madeline?
I just said I'm part of that group.
Okay, you're all part of it.
The
Holden, what do you
fighters.
think? What are you thinking right now?
Yeah, as much as I would love to keep getting paid and learn magic from this incredibly old gentleman, feels like I'm gonna die, so yeah, I'll go over here.
Okay. Will walks forward and lets you guys pass through the door. You don't know how strong a warrior Will is, but from just looking over him, you can tell he's a pretty well-trained warrior. He looks at you and he says, "This is a suicide mission. My goal is to hold him in this room and destroy this body of his. Liches all have phylacteries, so he'll be back. But I'm leaving it on all of you to finish him
I
and find that
I give
phylactery
him
out there."
I give him the salute of a warrior that's gonna die.
Okay.
That we do. I don't know.
It's a 3 fingers from.
It's
the
an
Hunters.
honorary salute. There we go.
There you go. He nods his head, and he charges at the Lich, who then flings a maximized fireball at him. And you guys walk through the door before you see it hit. You just feel the whole castle rumble as you walk through the door.
Dun, dun, dun,
Alright, you guys have sided.
What's his real
with the
name? Do I know
Embers.
his real name?
You probably... I'll say you don't know his name. You don't know his real
Can-
name.
Can I
I'll say-
guess it?
Guess
No.
his name.
You've never really encountered this guy. The Embers is a large organization, but people don't always meet up with each other that know each other. They know your sister. Your sister's famous within it, I'll say that much. And they know of you, but that's it. So you guys have now entered into this hall. You're now presented with 3 doors. What do you want to do?
Where are the doors?
So, I'm gonna move this guy out of the
Here.
way. So there's one here, here, and here. It's gonna be kind of these brown squares. And if you guys ever get lost in the shadows, let me know, and I will save you out of the shadows.
I'll vote
Do I
that
know
one.
like any direction that we came from?
Okay, so how you guys walked in, I'll
Do
actually
we come
show
from
you this
over
part.
here?
You guys walked in through this front door, and then you walked in right here, and that's just where the explosion happened that blocked off the main exit. So you guys have to go through the back ways to get out.
So if we walked in through here, how did we get there?
How did you get where? In here? You guys,
Wait,
I'm
you
gonna
said
take
this was the
control
door
of
we
you.
walked through to go into?
You walked in. This is the main hall. You
Okay,
walked
okay.
in. You were in the dining hall. Explosion and attack happened. You guys ran out with Will. You're now here.
Okay.
Yep.
Elijah, where did you want to go?
My vote is here because this is too close to the front, and that's too close to the Lich. And in my head, that
I was
makes
thinking
sense.
the same door.
You're here.
I was thinking the same one.
Awesome.
Okay. How do you want to go about this? Are you opening the door? Are you peeking? What are you doing?
Can I punch through it?
You walk up to the door, Elijah. You punch in the door, and as you do, arrows fly at you.
Oh,
You did not stealth into this room. There were two guys. They just fire arrows at you. They'll both take free shots at you because you just barged in there. That's a 17, and that is a 24. Did those beat your AC?
My normal AC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both of them do?
Yeah.
Alright, that's gonna be... These are crossbows.
Oh. It's not above 19.
You'll take... In total, it's gonna be 9 damage.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, you take 9 damage. You bust open the door, these guys know you're in there, everyone roll initiative.
Is Sunbar with me right now, or?
If you
Hey,
guys
did I rest
want,
at all?
yes, you should be at full health.
The
and
demon
everything.
fight.
Yes, you guys should be at
Okay.
full health. I'll actually throw those in there. Yes, you guys should have your pets right now. I'll say the goblins were left outside with the cart with Todd, so the goblins are watching Todd. Drigger is charged in here.
Oh
standing
my
in the back.
God!
Drigger
I
is
forgot
going
how
to
big Drigger
struggle
was.
moving through the halls because they're so tight. And let me get this guy here.
It's getting big. He's almost
And
there.
There is Sunvar. Alright,
Your face is big.
so everyone has rolled initiative.
Ooh!
Yeah, that was for the joke earlier.
I laughed. I gave it a chuckle.
Hey, I appreciate that.
3 out of 10 chuckles.
You gotta. I've had fewer chuckles in my day.
Alright, we'll use these stats here. Alright, so initiative rolls. You will add turn. And one, same one. Going from Holden got a 25. Remy got an 18. Everyone else who has Elijah and Sagra need to roll initiative.
Did. I rolled an 8 plus 1.
Plus- Okay, so you're at 9. Okay, cool. Zach, did you say you rolled?
No, sorry.
You're good.
That's two. That's for Sogron. I think Sunbar has the same. No, he has a different one. Well, he goes the same turn. So, never mind. First roll. So 5.
5 total? Oh no, 11. Alright.
No, it's the 5. Well, the 5 is for me. Sunbar has a different initiative than
Okay,
me.
so then you
but-
got a 5 total. Yep. So 5 for both you guys. Alright, so starting from top, it is Vetner.
Okay. Oof.
What would you like to do?
Yeah, everybody's kind of clogging up the door in there, but I do have a bit of an idea.
Do it.
I'll check.
What you gonna do, Tim?
Okay,
8,
walk up,
6. Okay.
Here, I guess, because I don't know of anywhere else where I'd have line of sight. I'm gonna throw a snowball.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry that it took so long to say, hey, I'm gonna do the most basic thing, but
Walk up, snowball. Alright.
Range touch. That's right.
Yep.
So I'm going to make a range touch attack against the farther individual in the room. Double checking my numbers. Ranged attack. That is a good bonus. I mean,
You fling it, and it just kind of you don't. It's just really slush, and it just kind of falls out of your fingers before you even able to throw it. You lean back, and it just falls at Elijah's feet. It's really disappointing.
Two nat ones? What
You
are
know-
you doing?
you know, funny enough, I usually threw snowballs with my left hand. I'm not used to it yet.
That's in your turn, Remy. It is now your turn.
You cripple?
You cripple.
Okay.
Okay, whoa. I'm going through a lot right now.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay. I'm going to tell you
Okay.
that you can't do that
I'm
just because
going-
these are statues right here.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20.
You can do that, yes.
I'm going to attack this one.
Okay. Go for it. Take a swing.
Okay, hold on. Let me look at my stuff. Hold on. Is there any light in here? There's a little torch candelabra right here, right?
There's a little bit of light, yes.
Can I use my sunlight strike?
Sure. As your free action, and then you get
It's
to
just,
this
it's a
way.
swift,
Yeah.
it's a swift action. Okay,
Yeah, so he'll
now
take the
I'm
minus
going
one on his
to
attacks.
attack.
Okay. That's gonna hit.
How about?
No, wait, I take that back.
I-
No, I take it back. again. Yeah, you do
it's
hit.
actually,
You do
okay, well, it's actually a 19.
hit. Okay.
Okay.
Why does it have 2 exclamation points on it?
I don't know.
Does everyone else see that in Roll20?
I see it. I just don't know.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's excited.
it sure is.
Okay.
10.
Oh, it's a
Alright.
12. I hit it twice on accident.
Okay.
And since I hit him, I get steady target now.
Okay, you've now studied the target. That is the end of that turn. It is now these guys' turns. He's going to take a 5-foot slip to get right behind you, and they're both going to take swings at you.
I figured.
Alright, so that's going to be a... That is that.
What are they hitting me with?
That's a
Crossbows?
23. Oh, this is with, wait, what'd you say? What are they hitting you with? They
Yeah.
have large, they have crossbows, and then they also have large halberds that they're now swinging at you with.
Okay. The 23
Um,
hits.
What'd you say?
The
said
23 hits.
Okay. And then the next one is a 25.
Yeah.
Actually 24 because it's the one with the minus. So now they will both deal their damage. That's 18 damage in total to you, and that's the end of their turn. It is now Elijah and Drigger's turn.
Can Drigger even come through this hallway before I do anything?
To go through, I'll say it's going to take pretty much his whole turn to move through the door frames.
Okay.
Yep,
I'm gonna have him come there then.
that's his
Behind
turn.
me.
Push Sunvar out of the way.
I'm
Gentle bird.
then going to come in here around Vetner, if that's okay.
That is a statue. You have to be right there.
Oh, okay. And then what are they wearing?
These guys, let me actually look at it. I don't know. They're wearing half plates, so yes, they're all wearing metal.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, well I'm going to cast Heat Metal on the one furthest away from me.
Okay, farther away one. Alright, his body starts to heat. It will take damage as the rounds go on.
Okay.
That is the start. And you moved, and that's it. Sagron and Sunvar's turn.
I don't really think I can do much at all here. I
You
guess
can push past people to get in the room. I'll say you can push past the guard right here to get in. If you wanted to get into one open spot left, which is right here.
I guess Sunbar gonna push in there and do that,
Okay.
and he just gonna attack there.
Okay. I'll let him take his one attack.
Let's see, what was his attack? Yeah, okay.
Did you get a flanking bonus?
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
he
it
does.
doesn't matter.
He gets a. That's a nat one. I'm
you know,
sorry.
You're right.
He just kind of he gets in the room. Sunvar gets a little confused, and he just starts rolling over like a dog because he's a little bit lost in the situation.
That's fine. That's okay. I'm just gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay, and that'll be your turn there. Vetner, it is now your turn.
Okay. If the door is open, could I have line of sight from right here to the nearest individual?
I'll say yes. That'll be nice.
Okay. The room's a little cramped. So I'll take a 5-foot slip back, and I'm gonna do the same thing, actually. Gonna
This guy though.
toss a
That's in the way
snowball,
of sight,
but
too. Yep.
with my right hand this time.
Ah.
Not much better.
That is
But
exactly
it is
his touch AC.
touch AC. Oh my gosh.
That's
Okay.
exactly it. Congratulations. Roll damage.
Okay. Boop-a-doo. 5d6. Kaboom! 14 damage.
You get him like square in the head, and you see his his helmet just flies right off. And when it comes off, you actually get a good look at the guy's face, and you can see he is a ghoul. He is not alive.
I
so
see.
You can see his grayed skin. There's holes in his head, kind of, and he just looks right at you with empty eyes. And that will be your turn unless you're gonna move.
No, that's it.
Alright, Remy, it is now your turn. You're surrounded. But you do have flanking position on the guy on the top because you have that special feat now.
Yeah, I was gonna do flanking.
Alright, go for it.
I was gonna flank him. So I guess I don't have steady target on him though, so I'm gonna take it off.
You hit him, believe it or not.
Really? You sure?
You do hit him, yeah. I mean, like yeah, no, you can roll damage.
I know. And since I'm flanking, I get sneak attack.
Yes. Get all the nice bonuses. And I'll also say, Madeline, I know that you only have one attack around, and just to make sure things stay interesting, I'll let you take a second attack, but you have to take a -5 on it. Just because this is, like,
Okay.
that's how the rules work even when you have, like, your secondary attack right now. So you can take another swing at the guy. You killed the guy. You killed this guy. You can use your second attack on this guy down that you studied. You have to take a -5 on that now. So this guy's dead, so you can finish him. And then roll to see if you hit him and then what damage possibly.
Believe it or not, it's still a +10.
That's really good. That's gonna hit. Roll damage. There's study bonus and everything.
13.
Finish both of them.
My gosh.
I just take my battle axe, I go straight, like, vertical through the first guy, and then when I swing around, I go so fast, I just chop off the guy's head. I, like, can't stop myself, just, like, the momentum.
You just
He's a
see both their
tornado.
heads fly just across the room, landing on top of the statues, and they are both dead. They topple over with their equipment and everything if you did want to strip them for their stuff. You see in the room full of statues, these all kind of look really creepy. Everyone can roll a knowledge planes check to identify these statues.
We all can?
Yep, everyone can try.
The planes.
Just for fun. I just want to see.
$21.
21, alright.
What do you want?
26.
Sorry, what are we rolling for?
Knowledge
Marion?
planes.
No matter what I roll, whatever.
Nice, you got a 10.
Yeah.
Vetner and Remy, for some reason, Remy knows. I'll say, actually, that kind of makes a little sense. Remy knows a couple of these statues, not all of them as well as Vetner does. The statues that she noticed are of elemental lords, creatures that are kind of sacred and worshipped from your home country. And then Vetner, you're able to identify pretty much most everything in the room as demons, other creatures that people make sacrifices to for power, just pretty much all evil things of nature. And then there are the elemental lords, which kind of just do the bidding of nature, whatever's strongest they will adhere to.
I see.
Yep. Anyways, that is that room complete. So you guys now have this room down here. Any of these little brown things are actually entrances to rooms. So you guys can head down that way.
Can I stealthily open this door if that's where the party wants to go? If not, I'll follow everyone else.
You can. You'll just have to roll a stealth check for it.
I'm gonna wait to see if anyone else wants to go in there. If not, we'll go wherever they want to go.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Punch through it.
might as well.
Ogron, do you want to
I hope
move
it's a
in the
good
room
one.
a little closer, just in case?
It's a 20.
You got a nat?
Right.
Oh no, it's just a 20.
No.
You slowly
Ooh, there.
peek into the room, and it's an empty room.
Oh.
Nice.
There's
With another
I do
door.
not want to go first.
there are
I got
more rooms in here.
hit pretty hard on the last round.
Oh my gosh, there's so many rooms.
There are. I made sure this was a very mazy room.
I say it's empty, and then I stand back so someone else can go first.
Sunvar will go first.
Okay.
Okay, here's a plan. We each open one door at the same time.
I honestly love that.
Open all the rooms around us.
No.
That sounds like
I
a terrible idea.
remember a reincarnation ago where we opened a door and got pounced on by tigers.
Yeah.
Imagine 3 of those.
At the same time.
At the same
By the
time.
way, Spencer, I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on Sunvar
Okay.
as well.
He is now buffed.
He is extremely buffed. You wanna know what his AC is now?
What is it?
Like 23.
That's really good. Jeez. Alright.
That's close to what I
Sunvar, the
am.
buff dragon thing, walks into the room for you guys. It's the doors all around. Where are you guys wanting to go to now?
Wherever Sunvar wants to go.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Ooh. This doorway seems like a good doorway. Not that the dice told me that.
Alright, how's he gonna go about opening the door?
Actually, Sunbar is pretty good with stealth. I'm pretty sure. Hold on, let me go over to
Okay.
his skill sheet. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, he's gonna try to stealth open this door.
Okay, go for it. Yeah, he stealths it open. No one's gonna detect it. He barely peeks inside, and you find the kitchen. The once
Oh.
servants are now all dressed in guard armor. They all look undead on the inside. They're all standing in there. There are no other doors on this side. From at least where you're standing, you can't see a door.
I vote we turn around and go somewhere else.
We could do that, y'all.
We want to check this little like.
Yeah, there's like a tiny room here, ain't there? Yeah.
So they're like one of those
Closet.
big gelatin cubes or whatever.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Standing inside.
Some are gonna stealthily open up this little closet and hope that there's janitor supplies in there.
Okay. He
Uh-huh.
Is he gonna roll for it?
Yeah, he rolled it.
That's good enough because there's literally nothing in there. It's a. It is. Here, let me make sure. Why is it doing this? There it goes. All right. It is a laundry room. Sagran and Sunvar can both make a perception check on what might be in this room.
I think Sunvar has a better perception than me as well. I'm pretty sure Sunvar has a lot of skills better than me. That's Sunvar. What is my perception? Oh, mine's not too far off. Oh, well, when I roll like that, it is. So Sunvar got 18 on his perception. I got shit.
Sunvar
Don't even look at me.
looks at the pile of laundry and he nuzzles through it and he finds a trap door underneath the pile.
Oh. And do we want to see what's under that, or do we want to continue going around?
I
There's a
mean,
trap door there.
Whichever one.
It's kind of stinky.
you can't tell me you're not curious about what an incredible magical lich has in his basement.
You know what? You right. Some are gonna try to stealthily open that again. We just well, it's not gonna be too
Sunvar
stealthy.
stealthily. I'll say he can stealthily open it, and there's no one in there right now, so he can jump right in and see where it leads.
Oh, yeah. I guess. Let's see what's down there real quick. He'll jump
you
down.
Follow it.
I guess he can
It's
fly
about-
down.
It's about 50. It's not that far down. It's maybe 10 feet down. It goes about 50, 60 feet in the dark. And there's a staircase. Well, it's a ladder that goes up to another portion of the fort. There's a trap door at the top here. He can stealth open this if he'd like to.
Should I do that? What do you guys think?
Do it.
God. Oh, it's gonna be a bad roll. Oh, no, that's a good roll.
That was a good roll. All right. He climbs through to the top, and he sees the Lich's bedroom. Inside are various erudite embers. They're standing guard in the room. They're kind of watching out on this side.
Is there... What's in that room? Is there anything shiny? Can Sunvar see what's shiny in there?
There is a chest of shiny gold right
Oh
down here.
my god.
There's
Hold
a
on.
shiny looking globe. There are shiny looking books in this room. And where he's peeking out from is underneath this table of maps.
Okay.
Did we go in there? I mean, I have invisibility as a spell, but I don't know if you pick up an object if that cancels it or... No, I think it does.
Well, those assuming you relay this information, those are the Embers, and Remy is cool with them. So, if she goes in first, we should be able to have a little powwow.
Wait, the Embers. Really? I don't know who these people are.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
from Torghast? Oh.
The Erudite Embers, the
Okay.
organization.
You said the Embers, and I was like confused.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a it's a little slang, you know. Only people who really are cool with them know about that.
Their
Oh,
word.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so you go
Yeah,
up there
I'll go
first.
first.
All right. Remy, you crawl under
said-
this little trap door, and you pop your head out right here.
Oh,
All right.
that's where it
I
was.
say, "What's up, fellas?" And I do
And they
the
immediately all turn
door.
to start attacking you.
They look and they say, "Whoa,
No.
who are you? Do we
I
kill
am
her?
Remy.
What do we do?" They all start looking at each other, questioning
no.
whether or not to kill you.
My sister is a mean. She will kill you if you kill me.
You can either roll an intimidation check if you're trying to be intimidating, or a diplomacy check if you're just trying to talk to them, whatever you think is higher for you.
Well, I got 3 versus 6. I'm gonna go with the 6. To
Okay.
intimidate.
Oh,
That did not work out very well.
that is not a good one. It's 'cause
But I
you
do
try
know the people of our
intimidating
group.
them. They're all not quite certain, and then you just see this guy pick up his axe, and he rushes you.
Oh,
He's gonna take a swing at you, Ruby. You're at the trap door. You can jump back in to dodge it, or you can stand and fight if you want. It's up to you.
I don't know what I want to do. Does he look
He
powerful?
rolled a 9,
place.
so he misses. It whiffs right over your head, and it slams in the
I
side
like
of the
to
wall.
stab him with my knife.
Okay. You shank
Non-lethal,
him.
but like just enough to hurt him.
Roll for an attack. He is quite shirtless, so it shouldn't be too hard to hit him.
10, 11, 9, 10.
Yeah, you hit him.
oh my
How did I
god!
roll
Really?
24?
Wait, how do you?
How-
How do you
How
have
did-
20?
wait, how the
I don't
hell?
know. I don't know. I rolled a 1d20 plus 10 in the
Wait,
advanced
what?
roll. and
Can
I
you
don't know how that
type out
happened.
your equation, take a picture of it, and send it to us in the Discord? Because that's weird. I don't know what it's doing with the exclamation marks.
So I'm doing it in advanced roll.
You're doing the
Let me-
advanced
I'm
roll.
missing
Wait,
it.
what?
Like on the
Oh.
little dice options, there's an advanced roll.
Yeah.
Cheating,
What the
but it
hell?
works in
Roll
my favor, so I'm okay
1d20.
with it.
Oh, it's the compounded.
when I
Do
type
the
it out,
do the none. You see the
Oh.
option that says compounded? Yeah, no, do the none option.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's compounding.
Okay. Well, I just typed it out. It's 21.
You're good. You still hit him. Can roll damage against this shirtless Axeman. You kill him. He dies.
Oh my god! Well, I mean,
You know, you could have just
I
put him
said
in like a head.
non-lethal.
You could have put him in like a headlock or something.
He crumples to the
came at me.
ground. I'll say he's like barely alive. Actually, he's
Does that
coughing up
intimidate the
blood.
rest
He's
of
at 1
them?
HP. He crumples to the ground, and all the other members look at you as you just stand there and just stab the guy. What do you say?
Start tending to
I
his
want to take some of his
wounds.
blood. No, I want to take some of his blood on my fingertips and wipe it underneath my eyes and look at them. And I say, "Now do you believe me?" And then I start healing the guy.
They
in front
say,
of me.
"Is she here to kill us? We're supposed to stop the lich. Do we stay or do we just run?" And they're all just looking at each other.
"No, I start healing the
Oh.
man in front of me. I start healing him."
You start healing him. They don't know what to do. They're just one of them pisses themselves.
You know, funny enough, I don't know what to do either.
That's my heal check.
You stop the bleeding. He's at 1 HP, and he just rolls up against the side, and he says, "We gotta stop him. He'll be here any second. Who knows how long Will last?"
I say, I
and-
look at them.
You
And I
hear
say,
another
"I am not your
explosion
enemy."
come from the room that Will and the Lich are fighting in.
Oh
Oh
no.
my goodness. This is a mess.
Okay.
I'm like, I say, come on, comrades, and I'll let everyone else out.
You help him up. Do you guys want to all funnel in there from underground or what?
I desperately want things from that room.
Funnel into the bedroom?
Yeah, funnel into
Yeah.
the room that Remy's at. You all can move in there if you want to.
Can I go in the closet? I feel safer there.
Like, just stand in the closet, or actually go like into the bedroom.
Stand
Yeah,
in
you're
the
just
dirty
standing
laundry
there. Yeah, you're
room.
just standing there. What are you
Y'all
doing?
can
I need to
go.
know what you guys are doing. Remy's already moved on.
Some of our are gonna go in there and peek his head kind of through and see what's going on over here.
It looks
and-
pretty
yeah.
safe. There's a guy bleeding out a little bit, but he's okay now.
And he gonna pop up and be like, "What the hell's going on in here?" In case, because it looks like Remy is like maybe in trouble. He gonna be in there.
They look as Sunvar crawls up and they say, "It's a demon! It's a demon! It came from the depths!"
Wow, rude. Oh, so far is gonna be like, "Wow, they're fucking rude. Racist." No, they take on the Abkis.
One of the guys walks up and he says, "Miss, are you here to help?"
Yes. We need to leave.
I need
I
to
am
show you
part of
something
your
that we did
organization.
find. If you're as strong as you are, I think you deserve to know." He walks over there. He's actually going to reveal this room. He's going to walk past this hall, and he shows you this room. He's not going to do anything. He just opens the door, and he says, "Take a look at this." And he shows you this. He says, "We don't know what it is. Do you? What is it? What should we do with it? I don't..."
Somebody gonna pass the message over, and we'll do
Ventnor
like a little
just
telephone
sprints over
game.
there.
And I'd like to
Ventnor
imagine
just
like
smells
Sunvar
magic and
had
Smell magic.
So Ventnor,
say-
you run in
I say,
there.
I need a consult with
he
my...
ran past the lich to get in there. That's what he did.
I'll say you guys do start kind of hear fire breaking out, kind of back here where the Lich and Will are at. You can hear fire in the room and screams between the two of them. But you guys, Ventnor, you walk into the room. Remy, you're there too. You said Sagron, you walked in?
Sagron is gonna be in this room, actually looking at the shinies.
I was gonna say, I bet you'd love to steal that globe.
Whatever the shiniest thing in the room is, I'm probably
It's
gonna
the
take
globe.
it. I'm definitely gonna
It's
probably take
freshly
it. then.
waxed. It looks like it's made of solid gold.
I'm immediately starting to try to put it in my bag.
It's a heavy globe. The thing is like a 200 pounds.
I'm gonna give it to Sunvar to hold.
Sunvar has to hold it. So, Ventnor, you walk into
Sunvar
this
can
room.
fly, it's alright.
Remy, you're there too. You're observing
wants to hold
what
it.
appears to be some sort of summoning circle possibly on the ground. There's various skulls on the sides. What would you like to do with this?
Based on the skulls
Can
or
I
any of the
do-
Remy, what would you like to do?
I was gonna do a knowledge check, but I don't have religion, so probably not me.
This is a knowledge arcana.
I still don't have that.
Sorry. Ventnor, what would you like to do?
Yeah, that.
Knowledge
Based
arcana
on-
check?
Yeah, based on the skulls and the markings, I want to see if I know, I guess anything about this. Hey.
You can roll on. Oh, you have read in your books from your schools that this is a summoning circle of some sort. It is extraordinarily powerful. You can identify that there are kind of 5 points to the circle, and it's definitely identifying with kind of the realm of Lamashtu and her demons. You also are able to understand, because you rolled so well, that the skulls in the room are interesting because the skull up here and the skull here have relation with Lamashtu, and they make sense for being in this room. But the giant ram skull has relation with the realm in terms of magic with Zon-Kathan more than Lamashtu, and so it doesn't make sense that he would have that skull in this room. You can look closer at the skull with a perception check if you'd like.
Sure.
Go for it.
Yeah,
That's a
that
0.
was not what I planned to do. I rolled 3D fudge.
Of course, of course.
That immediately made me forget my perception additive. There it goes. 18.
You can make out that the left horn on this ram is actually a lever.
Ah.
I am gonna have to go. It's
Okay.
my bedtime.
Yeah, that's fair. We'll wrap it up here. I'll let Holden make a decision on what he wants to do, and we'll wrap it up right here.
I'll pull the lever.
Okay.
Alright, you pull the lever. You hear somewhere in the castle is a rumbling. You don't see any change in this room at all. And that's where we'll end our session.
Oh.
Oh, the lever, Kronk.
For that, you guys had one little combat encounter. You did some traveling. I'll say everyone does get 400 EXP for this.
10,000 EXP? Is that what I heard?
I said 400.
I think I heard that too. Yeah.
I said 400. I will check
No.
your EXPs on your sheet. I have access to all your stuff. I'm the creator of your sheets. I block you. I'm the admin. I don't know what you want me to say.
Not unless I revoke your admin rights.
How close does that put everyone else to a leveling up? That's not Holden, because Holden's got a ways to go.
1800.
1300.
Ooh.
800.
Ooh, it's close. Maybe this next session. Who knows?
Yeah, if
Hint,
anyone was
hint, wink,
curious,
wink.
If anyone was curious about me, it's 11,000. So, that's less exciting.
Hey,
So-
well, you got 400 towards that, so.
That's true, and I'm thankful for it.
So with where everyone is at, any questions or anything else? We'll probably need to, before we actually do go, remember, no session on Saturday, sadly. But we'll need to plan another in-person session on another day. If we're doing it in August, I will be in my new apartment. Yeah, we could do that. If you'd like.
Where'd you
That'll
get
be
that
in
apartment?
Gallatin. What?
Oh,
Yeah, it'll be in Gallatin.
Closer
So
to
that
me?
is an option. That gives lots of time for for Dalton to go and get married and stuff, and have fun with that. I think that's probably the best choice. Sometime in August. What weekend do you guys think would work best for you guys? Probably that first week. On the 7th, I'll still be moving stuff and things will still be in chaos. So either the 14th or the 21st would be best for me.
Same here.
Okay. So we'll go off of either the 14th or 21st. We'll play it by ear for now. And then once we actually get into the month of August, we'll settle on one of those two dates.
yeah.
That sounds good.
Just make sure if people have life events, we can flip between one of the two. But on August 1st, we'll settle on one of the two dates for sure.
Okay, that sounds good.
So
And
we're
I'll
still
get to
gonna
use the-
have,
what
Go
did you say,
ahead.
Dalton? No, what were you saying?
we're still gonna have sessions in like this month, right?
Yeah, we're gonna still have
Okay.
sessions either on Tuesdays or Thursdays. Also need to like post a schedule for that.
Cool.
Dalton, I know marriage stuff is marriage stuff. Would you prefer either Tuesdays or Thursdays?
Next week, if we could play on Tuesday, I can join because Lauren's not coming to Nashville until Wednesday.
Okay.
Other than that, I do the same thing every day.
Sure. We'll play on Tuesday then.
Unless
Alan
that
is actually on a real people schedule like us.
Yay!
So it doesn't.
Oh
really,
yeah, my
we
real
just play on
schedule got
Tuesdays.
changed this week.
Oh, are you?
I'm 10 to 7 because
Oh.
Parker left.
So you're like Holden now.
Yeah, I'm like old now. Which it's all right in a lot of ways, but it just kind of sucks to get readjusted to the sleep schedule. But hey, I can go work out.
Hey, that's nice.
And you'll
So
be with
let's-
Doji, and Doji is cool.
Doshi's actually pretty cool, and he helps me out with a lot of shit.
I love Doji. If you ever have an
Doshi's
issue with
yeah.
with SP350 or those soft phones, Doji's the guy to call because
Oh, I had to figure that shit